Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. Alright, so it's June 19th today. I'm gonna call this my mid-month budget review. I'm not gonna do another budget review until the final one, as in the end of June, just because it's like a week and a half left to go and it's easier to just do one more budget. Alright, so I had added all my transactions here on the side, and I'm just gonna put them in their individual categories starting from the bottom. So on the 12th, I filled up my gas again. That was $15, so that goes into auto gas and oil. So I have $25, $25 left. Is that right? And then going down to food, like I said, food is my weakness. As you can see, I made little junk food purchases. I spent $3.60 last week on some random food. Then I also did $2.60. I just put it in groceries because I don't want to have a junk food category, because then it's just gonna get really horrible. $3.65. Mishi is usually the supermarket that I go to, so that was $2.30. More junk. This was Friday, I think. $3.60. $5.60. It just keeps going up and 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 up. And I actually did one today. What was that? I think that was $2.60. I just have certain foods that I just like to buy all the time, and that's not working out. So I'm just gonna add one for today. Right, so that was $2.60. As you can see, groceries is where I spend majority of my money. It just goes down the drain and into my stomach, and it's ridiculous. I see another one. Which one is that? Alright, so no more for food. And then going up to savings. I don't know how to change this on every dollar, but Oni, Scotia, FCIB, all of these are savings, and when I put it as a fund, it just subtracts it. I want to keep adding to it. I don't know how to make this be like an savings plan. So every time I put $75, I want to see it going up by $75. When I put it as a fund, it doesn't work how I want it to work, because the planned is one, and then the actual that I actually do, they double it. Like, it's not just one, if you get what I'm saying. But it's okay. So only I paid this on the 14th. That was kind of late because I usually pay it on the 10th, but it's not a big deal. FCIB, I did that on the 15th. Or was that Scotia? No, it was FCIB, right? Scotia I haven't done yet. I'm waiting on my second paycheck. Today I actually paid off Smart Save, which is another savings account. I did $2.40, and Smart Invest I did $2.60. So those are paid off. Rubis is another gas place that I buy gas for my car. This I have as a 20th because my intake gas fill, what do you call that? The gas sensor thingy, it's almost at empty. So I know I'm gonna have to fill up gas either tomorrow, Tuesday, or Wednesday, and I have a budgeted $15 for that. So I'm just gonna put that here now. So that leaves $10 for the month. Probably go over a little bit for that, but we shall see. And then D is my extra income. Because of what I do, I have a full-time job, and then if there's any hours or extra shifts that I can pick up at another location, I usually do that. So this is just some extra shifts that I can take up, and they usually pay you the same day when you do the extra shifts in cash. So I did a couple shifts, not a lot, for that week. So I'm just gonna add that. That was $50. So I'm actually gonna make more than projected for this month, which is great. And then unavoidable, I'm gonna add Father's Day because I completely forgot about that. So right now it's just me and my dad at home, and he didn't want to do anything for Father's Day, even though I wanted to go out and eat. He's just like, oh, he didn't want to deal with the crowds. So I'm just like, okay, I don't really feel like cooking, because I had my mindset on going out to a restaurant. So I was just like, let's just order some pizza. So that's what we did. Got some pizza and we spent $30. So Father's Day is done. We can move on. And then my last two transactions are online purchases that I made. Alright, so Zaful is a clothing store online. So I spent around $83 yesterday. That's Sunday. It hasn't actually come off my card yet, but it will soon. So let's put that there. For Amazon, this was a split purchase. So how do you split it now? I spent some on food. It was actually mostly miscellaneous stuff. And then let's just add miscellaneous. And there was like one clothing item. So I'm gonna put Mexico clothing. What are my other options for this where I can put it? Right, so that's it. For the clothes, I think it was like $16. Wasn't a lot. Groceries was around $35, and that leaves $49. Miscellaneous made up the most of it because it was just some stuff like some vitamins, some, you know, fiber capsules, some things like that where you just can't get here easily. Alright, so that is those. So you just track that for Amazon, and then that is it. It says I'm $30 over budget, and I won't be, because I'm gonna have some extra money coming in for the paycheck. Hopefully it's more than that. Let me just add this so it will balance itself out. It was, whoops, I can't move this. I think it was 13260, not 13,000. So I'm gonna have to adjust that. 132,060. Okay. 132,060. 0.60. Alright, so that's it for June. I'm not gonna trouble this $30 over budget, because when I get my income for this week from D, I'm gonna be okay. Emergency fund. Oh, I did actually pay this today. Because Smart Save, Smart Invest, and my emergency fund are all at the same bank, I usually just do them at the same time. So that's out of the way. I definitely paid this only, oh, because see, they have it as a fund, and I don't know how to change it as not as a fund. Ridiculous. I was trying to see to make it a fund, but we're just gonna leave that for now. This one I'm gonna do when I get my next paycheck. So my savings are basically out of the way. Out of gas and oil, I still have $10 left. Miscellaneous is way off, but that's how it has to be. Father's Day, groceries beyond ridiculous. I'm gonna be hitting over the 200 mark. Hopefully less than 250. Let's pray. Let's pray. Restaurants, I didn't touch that today. I'm not gonna go out anywhere to eat, so that should stay the same. Student loan, this is paid later down in the month of my second paycheck, so is credit card one. Clothing, I'm probably not gonna buy anything else, hopefully, so we can move some money around. Trainer, ugh, I'm probably gonna have to scrap that because it's almost the end of June and I haven't actually paid for a trainer yet. Want a trainer, nothing like that. That was just wishful thinking, so that's probably gonna be scrapped. Doctor's visit, I have the dentist appointment later on in the month, so let's see. Nails, this is actually for next month, so that's gonna be there. Lashes for next month. Whitening, it's one for this month, one for next month, and then this one is reconcile. Let's just leave it there so that next time I can just close everything off. So that's it. That is my mid-June budget review. I'm a little off track, especially with food, but I kind of estimated that when I put that $100 down. I know I was just like, this is not gonna work, but I was trying to be optimistic and I failed horribly. So guys, please comment, subscribe, and please leave your comments below on how I can curb my food cravings, because it's really getting ridiculous. Alright, bye. Alright guys, bye. Thanks for listening.